ওটা তোমার স্পিরিচুয়াল স্ট্রেংথ দিয়েছে এটা ঠিক করতে হবে। Hi guys. Oh, they probably won't be able to hear us from that far apart. We'll have to get a little closer.
Wait, there is a wait.
Bluetooth mic. Bluetooth mic है ना तो
Real mic.
Oh, अच्छा. Everyone's asleep. I had the most horrible South Indian food in my life. That's why I'm changing my mood with beer while waiting for our Coimbatore flight. Upenda of Navavimarsh has joined me as well. We are going to a very, very nice place tomorrow in Coimbatore. I won't name it
Connect this.
because of the beer with me.
Connect this and this to you.
কোনটা কোথায় ঢোকাবো? এইটাই দিকে।
আর actually got
ये कहाँ गए थे? Varun, we are at the Chennai airport right now. Wait, we'll connect a mic. Okay. Mic kunta.
করে না করে না
হাতে নিয়ে কথা বলছি।
না না গলায়
কালকে তোমার দেখলাম গলায় বলে অনেকটা কম ভলিউম আসছিল।
ওখানে বাড়ানো
আচ্ছা এখান থেকে তাহলে ফুল রাখ। Guys, tell us what's the volume like. তুমি কি একটা ইউজ করতে পারবে তো? শুধু ওটা দিও।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
ঠিক আছে। Can you all hear us? Okay, where did the comments go? Yeah, the comments are here. Pankaj. Actually, I was wearing two hoodies. After landing, immediately I felt like taking off all my clothes. Now I'm again at least wearing one t-shirt. This is just a t-shirt with a hoodie and one sleeveless jacket. The airport is pretty cool and almost cold. That's why speak Tamil or go.
सरकारी
Viewer will just speak Tamil or go back.
सरकारी एयरपोर्ट
Hello, how are you? I'm good, Kartik. Yeah, so we are going to a nice place in Coimbatore. I won't name it right now because it would be very bad to talk about that place while doing this. But the main reason, yeah, Varun, वो हम कल बताएंगे. So the main reason I'm having this beer is because my mood, my taste buds, my wallet, everything has been fucked by the two tapams I had, and I've had forever liked South Indian food in Kolkata. Idli vada dosa all the time. Curd rice, my mom makes it better than any Tamil woman. And in Maharashtra, I had great Tamil food, South Indian food. This is the first time in my life I've had bad South Indian food, and it was officially called masala uttapam. There was no masala. I am not making this up. I am not exaggerating. Achha, why is the comment section disappearing? New specs? No, same specs.
This is illegal in Chennai. You will be arrested immediately.
अच्छा माइक ही करने तो
If you are going to criticize Uttapam of Chennai airport.
yes. So now you can ask why didn't I have idli vada? I was trying to have a full meal because I was hungry as fuck. I wanted to have a complete dinner. I went to one nice looking spot, one food court in the airport, where there was curd rice, which is one of my favorite foods, and it was closed. Even though it was fully lit up, the shop beside it told me, the woman from that shop told me that, sir, it's actually closed. I was reading the menu for about 10 minutes and deciding, yeah, let's finally have nice food. Now that shop had just coffee, pastry and that stuff. So I asked her, where do I go? I came to the food court opposite, in the other direction in the airport. There was usual stuff, juice, noodles, wow momo, etc. All that stuff I can have in Kolkata anyway. I was hell-bent on having some South Indian food. So I found this one place. I won't name it. I don't want to badmouth it, but because it's just one meal and one item, one night. Maybe they make great stuff all the other times, but in where I had ultimately the uttapam, I wanted to have some omelette and aloo paratha as well, because from tomorrow we'll be in a place where I won't get any protein. So I thought, let's fill up on protein. So even though the card says that it's all day breakfast, omelette wasn't available, aloo paratha wasn't available, curd rice wasn't available. So I wasn't going to have idli vada, which I've had all my life. So I decided, let's have uttapam, and I ordered 2 uttapams because I was hungry as fuck, and they were horrible. And what was even funnier is that that white coconut chutney thing that you get with idli vada everywhere, idli vada, dosa. Even that tasted horrible. The sambar tasted horrible, and even the pudina chutney tastes horrible. How is that even possible? I don't know. Even if my dick made a pudina chutney, it would taste really good. If it was the chef, not it came out of it. And the masala uttapam did not have any masala in it, not any chili, not any salt. None of the things had any salt. I don't know if it's South Indian water, it's Tamil Nadu water.
It's healthy uttapam. That's why there is no salt for your blood pressure.
Why isn't it called healthy uttapam and not? Why isn't it then called healthy uttapam? Why is it called masala uttapam? Because masala should be by default unhealthy. I want unhealthy uttapam. And so all it had pretty much was some peas, a thick flour-based paratha, and some potatoes. I spent about $700 on that horse shit.
Only good food you will ever have in Indian airports is Subway or KFC.
Yeah. So Western style capitalism.
Yeah.
আরে কমেন্ট সেকশনটা খালি নিজে নিজে হওয়া যাচ্ছে বানানো।
এই ইউটিউব এখন মেরে রেখেছে।
ওই যে হাত বোলাতে হবে ওখানে টানা। How is sambar bad in Chennai? It's like Sharia not working.
This is Chennai airport, man.
Yeah, this is the first time I have had bad sambar. This is the first time I have had bad pudina chutney in my life. But this beer called New British Empire
is the world's worst beer in this whole world.
There we will agree to disagree. This beer is really good. This cheered me up a little.
I think you had the world's worst uttapam, so that's why you are this tastes better.
In comparison, yes. How long was the flight? Kolkata to Chennai flight was 2 hours.
2 hours.
And we'll be waiting for another 3 hours to catch a flight to Coimbatore.
My audio is okay, correct? Check. That should be okay.
Yeah. Let us know if Bhupenda's audio is correct or is good or not. Yeah, so Roshan, beer is not new, British Empire. This is a Tamil Nadu based company. Tell us about the city of Chennai, review the food, city and culture. The food is hostage and we won't be going out because we'll have to do security check-ins and stuff.
Bad. You cannot come eat airport food and criticize food.
Yeah.
It's airport food. Airport food is never going to be.
No, see, after all, it's not airport food. It's the food made by this particular chain.
No.
Now, this chain is not run by the government nor the airport. They have their own Tamil chefs.
Government.
No. Had uttapam for their entire life.
Everybody is outsider. No,
he made it in front of my eyes.
No, that guy is Tamil.
Yeah.
That actually is aberration. Most people are Biharis who are making this.
Oh no, this guy was Tamil.
Most people are from Bengal or Bihar or UP who are making Tamil food in Chennai.
And especially because I had such great South Indian food even in Maharashtra. I had great South Indian food in Goa. I had great South Indian food even in Chinmay Mission Ashram. Chinmay Vibhuti Ashram. Is this the first time you met Bhupenda? Yes. Aditya is saying this is the same logic why CPIM is called Sarbohara Party. Somebody is bad in Chennai.
So technically, in Chennai you will get very good Kerala food. Andhra food is very good, and
so Kerala food is bad in Kerala. Then Andhra food is probably bad in Andhra.
No.
Why is only outsiders food good?
No, Tamil food is also quite well. Outside cuisine is bad. Like if you go to get Chinese or some other cuisine.
What do you usually eat here? What do you usually eat?
I will be eating
meals.
Tamil meal or Kerala meal or Andhra meal.
What are the names of the items?
It will have sambar, rasam, curd rice, appam, and one more name is there, mixed veg. Name I'm forgetting.
Curd rice
And-
is fine.
And you will have also chutney. Chutney they will give. So normally there's a restaurant here called Kerala Kitchen. They provide authentic Kerala rice, that uncooked rice. So that Kerala kitchen is quite good
Oh.
in terms of Kerala food.
What do South Indians eat for protein then?
Fish, egg,
Oh.
fish, egg.
But they aren't authentic South Indian dishes. Fish probably is, but not egg.
No, egg. I don't know.
Omelette, normal.
Normally. So normally they will have fish. Fish they will have, or they will like in South, like in Kerala coast, correct. Fish is quite common. In Tamil, they will be having this chicken as the primary source of protein. Chicken is quite popular in Chennai,
Yeah.
but I generally avoid chicken in Chennai.
তোমার মুখের সামনে বিয়ারটা রয়েছে তুমি একটু দেখো।
চাপ নেই। Yeah.
So when we usually think of South Indian food, we end up talking about only the vegetarian food, and there's no protein and stuff.
Except the coastal Andhra and
Authentic
Kerala.
fish-based dishes are also South Indian.
So that is your Rayalaseema coast.
Achha.
Okay. So the coastal Andhra, coastal
Oh.
Kerala, and also coastal Karnataka. Their fish is a staple.
হ্যাঁ সেটা তো হবেই।
Okay. So except those regions, you will not get a lot of non-veg options. Chicken is quite popular across.
Now, let's get back to the topic that we'll be discussing up until April 2026. Bengal politics again. Chole bone jongole,
Talking about Bengal
Chennai
politics.
airport. But you see, I realized that it's the same lobby which has done its bidding in Tamil Nadu, who are now trying to do the same thing in West Bengal. Because just a few months back, I got the info that some second or third most important, second most powerful person in West Bengal is basically being run by the Catholic Christian conversion lobby. Now that is not very mainstream in West Bengal, but they have done significant damage in West Bengal in the offices and villages already.
Yes.
And nobody other than a few right wingers talk about it because it's
have been
so behind the curtain.
We have been talking about it little bit, but
Yeah, but the significant damage is already being done, and by the time people react, by the time government does something about it, there's going to be huge damage. Now then I remembered that, you see, therefore language politics. They want to exactly copy paste the DMK model, Tamil Nadu model in Bengal. And you see, the Bangla Pakho people have great friendship with DMK. So it's probably one single ring that's going on. The ringmaster is the missionary lobby.
yes, that I had an inkling that like there is, but because correct, you have to connect the dots. I already know that in the mofusals and villages, the missionaries are quite active. That information I had. Bangla Pakho is quite close to the DMK people, that also I am aware of. But that third dot that you had connected, that's quite significant.
Yeah. So they are in coordination with each other probably, and they want to do the same things. So if 2026 they win again, it's going to be very fun. And I was just talking about that BBK relative of mine who said that she's going to vote for Vijay this time. And I was jokingly telling her that come to Kolkata in April, vote to end this regime. So you can prevent fascism later. So she said that sneakily, she said that yes, we must prevent fascism as well, but yes, end this regime as well. And now I remember that what fascism is she preventing in Tamil Nadu. Like 99% of the channels are owned by that one single party, and she is going to prevent the fascism of BJP.
Polymer news.
Such a propagandized society. They don't know anything about what's going on in the rest of the country because anyway they don't understand the language. So internet is probably the biggest DMK killer in the world right now. because that's the only thing that's
Yeah, but-
bypassing the mainstream.
But the
channels.
thing is still, but that penetration is still.
Yeah.
It has to, because a lot of people see Annamalai got 10% or 12% votes.
Yeah, even with the 99% channels
No,
belonging to them.
because the social media campaign which
Exactly.
BJP the Tamil Nadu has run
Yeah.
was actually better than like is after DMK. The whole real game and everything was actually monopolized by Annamalai and his team. Without that, they would not have got 10-12%. Like the way it was predicted in social media, people thought like BJP might get 20% votes. It was that effective.
Yes, exactly. And then why was he removed?
Not removed. See, like every political party will have its short-term, long-term, and mid-term goals.
Yes.
Okay, so like correct. So, same example. If you are a party which is just starting, for the first poll, you fight to lose.
Yeah.
So BJP is starting its journey
Yeah.
in terms of a significant margin of votes that they have got.
Yeah.
Correct? So from this onwards, right now they have to have the baisakhi or the clutch of another party to
Yeah.
actually go from 10% to let's say 15, 16 or 17% or 18%. So once they hit that 20% mark, because technically, mathematically, if a party wants to win even a single seat, they need to hit 18% vote share.
Yeah.
That is a magic number, 18 to 20%.
Yeah.
So right now, they first BJP, if you want to do some good, they need to first dislodge the existing monolith, that's DMK. So they want a new entrant. Okay. So you might say that okay, the Vijay's party may not be opposed as vehemently by BJP as
Oh.
DMK.
Acha.
Because
Achha.
see, it's a long-term, mid-term, and short-term goal.
Yeah.
Correct. For a BJP to have a chance in Tamil Nadu, first they have to dismantle DMK and have one more party
Yeah.
like Vijay's TVK, and they are new entrants. So then actually you have a better chance of winning or making a significant inroads in the next elections. With DMK in power and with their 30 years of incentive class being built,
So
you have-
Vijay is the Humayun Kabir of Tamil Nadu.
he is going to make significant inroads.
I have two questions. One is, what is the ideology of this guy, Vijay, and what's the presence of RSS in Tamil Nadu?
It is significant, but it will not be southern into votes. Okay, but it
That's the
is
same
there.
in Kerala as well.
No. Kerala, they have now one. No?
What?
Kerala,
Thiruvananthapuram.
I mean, in terms of electorally,
Yeah.
they have won a city, municipal
Yeah.
election.
Yeah. But
So-
সে তো মানে এত বছর থাকা
Yes, so that's what. So right now it is there, but still it is quite significant. Is there?
Yeah.
I would say that the effectiveness of actually RSS Tamil Nadu is much better than in Bengal. I have met people. I have seen their
better in the sense what?
better
Strength or
in terms of
achievement.
their vigor to actually fight.
Acha.
So here the Bhalagaku are not Bhalagaku.
I see.
I have been to like closed door meetings and sessions where the kind of language they speak, you will never be.
Why is DMK keeping them alive or letting them live then? Because Trinamool won't keep them alive if they be anything other than Balokakus. That's how they are going on building schools in villages. Because I am getting beaten up for just refusing Puja Chanda. RSS is going on building schools. That's happening because they are all Balokakus.
That is because first of all, correct. They will not see for first 10, 12 to 20 years. RSS would not be involved in any politics at all. They will just build schools and run schools and do things. Correct. So why people would be like why they would correct? Same happened with Mamta. Before Mamta came, there were around correct 500 shakhas or something correct. Now there are about 2,000 plus 2,500. 2,200 shakhas. How it came.
With Mamta's Ashirwad definitely.
we can just correct like extrapolate that when CPM was there, correct, you had 500 sakhas.
Yeah.
Now to 15 years of rule of Mamta, you have 2200 plus sakhas.
Yeah.
So did Mamta put a okay, you do whatever you do, I don't care, don't just interfere with me. So it's a long term game.
And maybe payments as well.
Whatever may be the
After all, they require payments for everything.
whatever may be the case.
And what is the ideology of Vijay?
DMK same.
Oh.
David Arjula.
Okay.
But still, DMK is a better enemy to fight than original DMK.
Yeah. Hiran is asking, would you be going to the Hindutva debate on 11th Jan? Hiran, by the time I found out about the debate, the tickets were already sold out, but I would not have gone anyway because the star cast is not very good, because all the right-wingers they have brought are politicians except J. Sai Deepak, and on the other side they have brought intellectuals and stuff, so they are doing basically dishonest shenanigans. This time therefore I'm not interested.
Where is the debate?
ওই টেলিগ্রাফ debate, আর তার মধ্যে 10 জনের টিম, 10-12 জন মিলে সবাই 1-2 সেকেন্ড 1-2 মিনিট করে বলবে
অর্ণব গোস্বামী পার্ট 2।
হ্যাঁ, আরে দেখেছে সুধাংশু ত্রিবেদী, তোমার
স্টিল বেটার।
আরে ওদিকে তো বেটারটা দিয়ে হবে না তো, অডিয়েন্সের সামনে তো সে কিছু না, তো পলিটিশিয়ান আলটিমেটলি এমপি ফেমপি। তারপরে তোমার এদিকে জে সাই দীপক, আর ওই যে ফ্যাশন ডিজাইনার যাকে কিনে কাল কথা হচ্ছিল,
ওকে হ্যাঁ বরাবর,
অগ্নিমিত্র পাল। আর ওদিকে মহামিত্র আর নানান একাডেমিক যারা এমনি ভালো স্পিকার। মহামিত্রর তো ইমপ্রেশনটা কমন জনগণের মধ্যে এটাই যে হ্যাঁ পাগলা তো হতে পারে কিন্তু মানে শিক্ষিত ব্যক্তি এবং পলিটিক্সে আছেন। সুধাংশু ত্রিবেদী যেটা হচ্ছে পলিটিশিয়ান যে শিক্ষিত ঘটনা চক্রে। জেসাই দীপক একমাত্র লোক।
If Mohamatra is in a debate, I am not going to watch it anyway.
ওটা that's why it's going to be a very cringe situation for right wingers. It's going to be intolerable.
Like, I can tolerate everybody except Mohamatra.
Yes, and I can't tolerate anybody there except J. Deepak, and J. Deepak is going to get no significant time to speak because there are 10 people on stage. The tickets are available. Oh, then they have maybe increased the tickets or what? Because last time I checked, it was all sold out. Okay, there was one important question. Do you think these Kangla Pokka people will they come to fight in election post 31? I think so. But if Trinamool is in power, then maybe not. But if BJP is in power, definitely yes. What do you think? Will they fight assembly elections?
I am getting some other things as well. The hints are there. There will be some significant change in the governance structure in Bengal.
In what sense?
I still have to get some more information on this, but I'm not as pessimistic as people are.
Governance structure in the sense?
There are few things.
Structure in the sense, two chief ministers?
No, not governance structure. The way it is happening, correct? Example, illegal immigration from Bangladesh. That will not be tolerated as it was done earlier, even if TMC come into power.
Oh, I have had that vibe forever from Abhishek, but that means Abhishek will be CM.
Let's see. Abhishek might not be CM immediately, but he might replace later. But maybe he will be running the show at the back.
Yeah.
But there will be a significant. There are a lot of calculations going on. I would not like. I need to do a lot of other things to search for them. But don't be as pessimistic as people are.
Yeah, if Trinamool, but you see, I think mainly Amit Shah needs to be the PM, and that's why he needs Bengal. That's why probably BJP will do everything in their powers to win Bengal. Other than that, I don't see the point.
Amit Shah,
because if Abhishek also agrees to it, that yes, we will now keep a check on illegal immigration if you want us. If you really want us to do that, then we will.
Yeah, see, there are a lot of things are there, but Amit Shah, HBS, and who is there? Yogi Adityanath. I don't think they will be in running for PM in 2029. Modi is going to continue. That is a consensus as of now.
Yeah, I keep hearing that 2029 is Modi. But let's see. I'm betting on Amit Shah. I think 2029 is Amit Shah. I
No,
think
but
he has convinced.
Amit Shah I don't think. Amit Shah is not PM material. See, the same reason why Shomik Bhattacharya is the CM face, not Subin. The trying to get it. The same reason why
Yeah.
Shomik Bhattacharya is the CM candidate because Subhendu is not a proper BBK.
Yeah.
And for a PM face you need a BBK vibes.
Modi wasn't BBK.
Yeah, but that time was different.
Yeah.
That time Modi model was a kind of a gold standard, and Modi was chosen by RSS. Modi was a dark horse who was. See, we might see some other things as well. Okay, we might see Yogi become because for the last 10 years or 5-6 years, you haven't seen any bad coverage of Yogi in local media, I mean Indian media, and even outside media.
His bad coverage hit a saturation point by the 2020s, 2021, 2022. There was nothing more to comment on them.
No.
Because it was such mainly all the usual stuff that he is bringing.
No, but you need to see Shantanu Gupta, the biographer of correct. He is touring in US and telling what that Yogi is a good administrator. Do you think it's a coincidence?
No, Shantanu Gupta is a fanboy, so he will definitely say.
No, I am saying in politics nothing happens without a reason. I'm saying that Bhumkesh Bakshi, correct? Nothing happens without a reason. Okay. If something is happening, it may be a coincidence. Okay. It may not be. But everything putting into place, zero negative coverage of Yogi Adityanath for last 5 years. In international media, in local vernacular media, in English media. In English media itself.
No, it's not zero. The home destruction, the coverage still goes on every now and then.
No, but
the bulldozing.
that is actually that actually favors Yogi Adityanath. He is more popular because of this.
That whatever international media negatively covers about Yogi will end up being favorable to him. That's the situation he has put
No,
himself
but
in.
that is also correct. See, BBC has not whatever correct. BBC or Al Jazeera is not telling Yogi Adityanath is the fascist leader who is breaking homes. We have seen that coverage.
Isn't what they mainly mean. They are probably just not using that word anymore because they have used it for so many people in the last 5 years. They have run out of people to.
No, but I see something else. I see something that this lack of negative coverage for Yogi Adityanath for these many years this cannot be a coincidence. And that's why we see, and that will happen. That's why we see a lot of infighting inside BJP, and that is the case with.
That's why 35 seats.
That will happen with every political party.
Yeah.
BJP is a very big monolith.
Yeah.
So because they are so big in terms of numbers. So their problem is actually amplified. Correct. I was correct. We had a retro talk about this. Correct. So because it is amplified because BJP is a so big organization, so that small problem which exists in every political party gets amplified because of BJP is BJP.
Yeah.
So people are
and definitely there's extra scrutiny on BJP that other parties don't have.
Correct. So that's what I see. Okay, you need to do a comparative objective analysis.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever you are saying, is this issue exist in other parties as well?
Yeah. Is it distinctly unique or not?
Unique or not? Correct. If that is not the case, then they will have the same issues and they will are dealing with that thing.
Yeah.
End of the day, they are getting 38% votes.
Yeah.
Right now, the kind of organization BJP has in Bengal is much better organized, much better funded, much better in terms of planning and other things.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So with less with less better organization what they fought in 21 and 24 they got 38% vote share, and with your SIR cutting about 70 70 lakh voters.
58 lakh already.
So, 20 to 30 add more. So 20 to 30 you add more. So
Yeah.
let's take a 70 as a figure.
Yeah.
70 lakh voters will cut. Okay. So like if you do the maths, BJP actually has an advantage in terms of vote share. Because at least 5% votes are gone.
What's this myth and truism going around that SIR is hurting BJP? Because in the beginning, even I was saying that at least yes, some people are very annoyed with it, therefore they are pissed off with BJP, etc. But by now, who is really which BJP voter is not going to vote for BJP because of SIR?
No one.
How is it hurting BJP? People,
No, it is not
my
hurting.
viewers are going on saying it. Some of my viewers.
Because that is because correct the propaganda is pretty good from TMC.
What do you think their argument is? How is it hurting BJP? Because just because Mutuas got angry, some Mutuas.
Yeah. See, they will.
People act like Mutuas are some 20 crore population in West Bengal.
No.
Mutuas got angry, now BJP is done.
No. There is one incident of one voter
Yeah.
doing that, and that is shown to all people in every reel.
How significant is the Mutua vote for BJP?
It is in North Bengal. It is very important.
How? What's their population?
Their population is quite like
What, 7 lakh, 8 lakh?
no. Including Motuwa, Rajbongshi and others, it's about 2
No,
crores.
Rajbongshis are not going to stop voting for BJP just because some Mutuas got angry, right?
Motuwa numbers I need to check, but Motuwa are
But it's definitely over amplified like Muslims. That much I can guarantee you. They
26 lakhs they were saying.
they exaggerated. If they are saying it's 20 lakhs, then it's definitely 10 lakh. They exaggerated to get extra benefits.
See, whatever may be the case, at the end of the day, we are going to see a, let's say, 3 to 5% vote share increase for BJP.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
So, like, if you're going to do the math, okay, they have 38% vote share. Okay. TMC is about 35% vote share. Currently, if you do the maths calculation, TMC vote share is around 35%. BJP is around 40% vote share currently. If you're going to take the data of the last elections, 24.
Yeah.
Okay, so BJP just needs to add 3% more. 43, 44, or like 43, 44% vote shares, and they will be in a like very good place. So that is mathematics.
Yeah.
Okay, and the past data that we are seeing,
Yeah.
not anecdotes, because you need to create the baseline. And the baseline looks like this. Yeah, tomorrow something bad happening, somebody screwing up, that we don't know, that you cannot say. But whatever data that we have right now in front of us for last 2 elections, this is what we see.
Tell me something. How do you have a tika in the middle of the night? I don't. Since I have never seen puja part in my home ever, I don't understand that. How do a lot of podcasters have a tika? Do they do a puja right before the podcast and therefore
I
they have a
don't do
tika?
puja.
So
I
you just randomly put a tilak.
No. I normally will morning. I will put a tilak.
Okay.
Okay, like I don't do puja.
Okay.
I don't know how to do. I will do normal. What is the prarthana?
Okay.
Okay, then I will put a tilak.
Oh.
Then it will remain as it is.
Oh.
When I go to sleep, then I will wash my face and then remove it.
Let's see. Okay. There's another question here. What will happen with Bangladeshi Hindus? Can't we let them in by anyhow? And why Bengal RSS avoided Shubhendu Adhikari's question regarding this to Mohan Bhagwat?
Okay, come again. I didn't get it. What will happen? Okay, what will happen to Bangladeshi Hindus? Can we let them in by anyhow? And why Bengal RSS avoids Shubhendu Adhikari's question? See, RSS is never going to give any political answers, okay, or political slogans. That is something that they do not do because that's how they operate. Yes, what happened that in 5th August 24, after that incident, there was a press conference organized by Sangh in Delhi, where they had actually made a requested government that help Bangladeshi Hindus because they have been persecuted. You will expect that from RSS, but in a political charged atmosphere, a politician asking a question, they will never answer that question because that is not how they operate. Or else you would not have 1,500 shakhas being built during TMC's rule of 15 years.
Varun is saying, yes, RSS learned that lesson when Bhagwat opposed reservation and BJP lost Bihar election. But then the bigger question is, Shubhendu also knows this answer probably. Shubhendu knows what you just explained. Then why did he ask? Why was he trying to embarrass RSS?
No, not embarrassed. RSS will not be embarrassed by anything. Okay.
Are you saying they're shameless?
No. They live in a different planet. Okay.
Yeah.
Some people live in a different planet.
Yeah. Then why was Shubhendu asking it?
Because he needs to. He needs to.
He was building his profile.
He's building his profile as a correct Hindu Samrat.
Yeah.
He's a politician.
What a world that in amongst all our neighbors, Taliban is our best friend and Shubhendu is the Hindu Samrat. What the fuck is going on in this country?
For last 1.5 years, what Shubhendu is doing?
Yeah.
Telling je Hindu tumi ek ho. Correct? What he is saying?
Shubhendu Adhikari is the Hindu Samrat.
Huh?
Yeah.
For the last 1.5
actually
years.
it is correct.
Last 1.5 years, what he has done? Rather than saying Hindu tumi ek ho.
Yeah. But remember, Lord Krishna also said that in Gita and it failed. Bhupendra, thanda lagje na? This is the important question from our audience that you must answer.
No. I only wear one t-shirt with Bhagavad
It's the fire of Hindutva in him that's burning. Would the increase in vote share necessarily translate well to seat share?
Yes, that is how the vote share maths works. 18% vote share you require to win a single seat or 2 seats. That is established benchmark across it is a scientific thing.
Okay.
Yeah, there might be aberrations, but for last 100 years this is the math which actually has worked. There might be few outliers. Generally that is the number.
What all states have you been to in India?
Every state except Nagaland, Jammu Kashmir.
Achha. For work or travel?
Work travel both.
Okay. For your IT job?
No, IT job and I roam around. Na.
Okay. So mainly for traveling, not for work.
No, work also I have gone. I have gone to for Pune for work, Hyderabad for work.
And you have lived in those places or just 1 or 2 days of office?
No, I have lived in Hyderabad for 6 months.
Okay.
Pune for 3 months.
Oh. Which is your favorite state in West Bengal?
Favorite state? That's a pretty tricky question. I would say
Goa হয়েছে?
Goa multiple times.
আচ্ছা মানে এমনি বেড়াতেই?
বেড়া.
Last কবে Goa?
Last to I Goa 2-3 years.
Okay.
Favorite state? I would say hilly places. MP would be my favorite state. MP, Madhya Pradesh.
Why?
People are much more civilized there. Okay, food is pretty good. Like if you go to MP and Chhattisgarh, okay, even the most uneducated person would be behaving like he will give you this Halakaku vibes. Like dirt poor place where he's selling tea or something. He will be behaving like you like say, okay, this guy is so good and he's talking in a very sane manner. He's saying, okay, aapko aur chahiye ki nahi. And if you go to UP, absolutely different.
Oh.
So Chhattisgarh, MP. And in terms of food, I would say hilly places like Himachal or Uttarakhand.
What items did you eat in Himachal, Uttarakhand? Veg items, right?
Veg items.
So aloo paratha stuff.
The food is good. Like in hilly places, especially in Himachal, food is really good.
Because
water is something which is important.
Exactly. Because even I'm a huge YY fan, I'm a huge veg momo fan, but the stuff I have in Kalimpong cannot be replicated in Kolkata because of the water.
The pH value.
Yeah. And yes, and that's why the best aloo parathas I've ever had is in Himachal and Kalimpong, not in Kolkata. No one can make that.
The pH value is the like critical component.
Yeah. And how did you like Maharashtra?
Maharashtra is there's a language barrier is there, but Maharashtra food is I like spicy food, so I like.
No, the place and society, the vibe.
Pretty good. Okay. Not as good as let's say Himachal or MP, but pretty good. I had many. I have few friends who are Marathi.
I of course got blown away in Goa but the vibe of Pune was something different. Maybe it's my obsession with Savarkar that's getting in the way, but I'll never know. But Pune, I kept saying in the live streams that it feels like a 20% prettier, more beautiful Kolkata. But the energy, the power is very different, and that you feel in the air, that you feel all around. And there's one distinctly different thing about Pune that's not there in Kolkata, which is the Hindu historical architecture everywhere. In Kolkata, it's either damaged British architecture or good British architecture. There's no other stuff. Or there's Belur Math, Ramakrishna Mission. But that's not all the way around. But in Pune, everywhere you look, every now and then you'll see a Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj statue.
Pune has
some fort.
Pune has been
a giant
preserved.
Savarkar poster.
Pune was a hill station. People don't remember. Pune was actually a hill
That's
station.
what I realized in the Chinmay Vibhuti ashram.
Pune is actually a hill
cold.
station.
It's as cold and clean as a hill station. I thought it will be just some tila like Purulia.
No. See, Pune city, correct? What you see cities today, if you go 100 years back, Pune would be. I'm not exactly.
The city itself is pretty hilly.
No.
Every now and then
the Pune city itself was a kind of a hill station, not a proper city as we see today.
Yeah.
So people tell that, let's say 100 years ago, it would be as chilly as what you see in Chinmay Vibhuti ashram.
Yeah.
Because of climate change and change in the demography and all the jungles being cut, Pune has become a hot, humid city.
Yeah.
But it was actually a hill station 100 years ago.
Yeah.
So actually, when I went to Pune, people told me that okay, ऐसा नहीं था. यहाँ पर भी इतनी ठंडी पड़ती थी कि लोग पागल हो जाते थे. But slowly, because of the concrete jungles and all this coming up, it went back.
Yeah, but I had a pretty tough time handling the cold even in just 2.5 hours away from the Pune city, Sahyadri Hills, Pune, Chinmay Vibhuti.
Yeah, like if you go 1.5 hour drive from Pune, it will
proper
be
hill station.
Proper hill station.
Yeah.
I'm saying it was part of hill station. Now it will become a city.
It just doesn't get the tag of hill stations because it doesn't have waterfalls every now and then, and it has no greenery.
And the climate has almost changed.
But the AQI is still zero.
Yeah, AQI is.
My eyes felt like 8K cameras everywhere. If you walk around the entire Chinmay Vibhuti ashram and go to your bed barefoot, and if you walk around barefoot, it won't be a problem. It's completely dirt free.
Yeah, but that is something which is not
maintained by the ashram.
That will not be available everywhere.
Shubhendu playing Hindu card won't work. At the end of the day, people will vote based on how much money the government is going to distribute them. That's the problem BJP faces, surrender before socialism. It's not completely wrong. What do you think?
No, see, in politics, there is the only ideology you have is to win the election. In politics, the only ideology you should be having as a political party is to win the elections. If you are not doing that, then you are not a political party. That is the hard truth which people fail to comprehend.
Yeah. 2.5 hours to go for our flight. What's the boarding time? 6:30, so 5:30 around.
5:45.
45. Is it delayed?
No, not delayed.
Checking on the phone, okay? Because my flight from Kolkata already got delayed.
How much?
It was supposed to be at 9:40. It took off at 10:22.
Anyway, we'll see here. Na?
And not even for fog and stuff. I thought it would get delayed because of fog. It got delayed because of technical issues.
That is because of Kolkata is a
petrol fill up.
Kolkata is a government-run airport.
Yeah.
And Chennai is a government-run airport, so they are syncing well in terms of their timings.
Yeah. Why such a late night flight?
Because we are.
This was the cheapest one available.
Colonial slaves.
For me, it was the cheapest one available, and he's joining me from Chennai. Mine was directly from Kolkata to Coimbatore with this layover, not technically directly, but that's the cheapest one I could manage.
Battery
Let's see. Yes, I need to charge my phone by the way. But 10%.
You cannot charge it because then this mic will not work.
Oh
no, but
let's go someplace else.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Now it will be a travel vlog.
Actually, I have the adapter. You can use that, but still.
ওইদিকে ফুড কোর্টটার ওদিকে বসে চার্জ দেওয়ার জায়গা আছে।
এখানেই আছে,
এখানে দাঁড়িয়ে চার্জ দিতে হবে।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে,
স্ট্যান্ডিং ডেস্ক করতে পারছি না।
বুঝতে পেরেছি স্যার। It's my bag actually, the chain of my bag is not functioning, so I will be struggling a little bit here and there.
Now the mic is probably not going to work that well. पावर बैंक नहीं है, पावर बैंक भाई घर छुड़ाया, बहुत बड़ी गलती हो गई this time. और since I don't have a power bank, therefore I will miss out on a lot of live streams that I used to do everywhere. कि चलो चार्ज नहीं है, थोड़ा पावर बैंक को हाथ में लेके बात कर लेते हैं.
अरे I have a one extra phone. I will give it to you. You log in করে নেবে.
ওই লগ ইন করতে তো জান কয়লা হয়ে যাবে, 100টা ওটিপি
আরে না
এখানে কি চার্জ দেবো, এখানে দাঁড়িয়ে দাঁড়িয়ে
ওখানে চার্জ
গল্প করতে,
ওখানে চার্জ দাও।
চলো সবাইকে শুনিয়ে ব্লগ করা হবে, রাইট উইং জিনিসপত্র সবাইকে আজ ব্রেন ওয়াশ করা। I can't walk anymore.
ওকে, you need to have the correct adapter না, তাহলে তো মাইক কাজ করবে না।
Yeah,
দাঁড়াও, এটা তুমি দেখে নাও।
কি এটা?
মাইক এন্ড দিস টেস্টিং হবে।
আচ্ছা, সেটা তাহলে কালকে করছি।
আরে ওটা পকেটে রাখো না, আমার পকেটে ঢুকিয়ে না, ওটা
সব পকেটে নিয়ে ঘুরবো?
মানে ঢুকে না, আবার ভুলে যাবে তো এখানে ওখানে,
ব্যাগে নিয়ে নিই।
মানে ওটা ঢুকিয়ে রেখে দাও, কারণ আমার কাছে থাকবে এখানে, আবার ওখানে গিয়ে ভুলে যাবে, তখন আবার গল্প শেষ। আমার কাছে পড়ে থাকবে, আবার ওখানে
না কাল সকালে গাড়ি থেকে টেস্ট করতে করতে যাবো। ওয়েট, লেটস পুট অন দ্য চার্জার নাও।
দিস ইজ দিস অ্যাডাপ্টার।
Oh, so mic can't work now.
So mic cannot work. Mic can work, কিন্তু তুমি চার্জ দেবে, এটা তো হবে না, আমাকে চার্জও দিতেই হবে ফোনে।
হ্যাঁ,
মানে
তাহলে এইটা ঢোকাও, তারপরে এটা ঢুকিয়ে
চার্জ হবে,
হওয়ার বোধহয় কথা। এটা সরাতে হবে।
ওকে, ওয়েট,
এটা পুরো স্পাইক বাস্টার এনেছো তো?
We are doing experimentation.
Yeah, this should work. যেন বলে এটাকে হাব, USB হাব,
এটা সব কিছুই আছে।
মোবাইল USB হাব। Guys, let us know if the audio is coming
Is it
now.
charging? দেখতে কত চার্জ হচ্ছে কি?
একজন জিজ্ঞেস করছে কনভার্ট হতে চাওনি তো?
চার্জিং হচ্ছে, এই
চার্জ তো হবেই, কথা হচ্ছে কি? Let us know if the audio is coming.
No, it's coming. This is green আছে।
Oh, nice.
গ্রিন আছে। ওকে,
আরে খালি কমেন্ট সেকশনে চলে যাচ্ছে, এটা কি লজিক? আজও বিরক্তিকর ব্যাপার তো। আর এই ক্যামেরাটার মুখের সামনে দিয়ে আঙুলটাকে নিয়ে বারবার ইয়ে করতে হচ্ছে। হ্যাঁ, তাহলে একটু দূরে আসো, তাহলে তো আরামসে আমরা ঘুরে কথা বলতে পারবো দূর থেকে।
হ্যাঁ, চার্জ হচ্ছে 20
কত অব্দি? ইস, কি মজা লাগছে। আহা, স্ট্যান্ডিং পডকাস্ট আছে, স্ট্যান্ডিং ডেস্কে পুরো হেলদি ক্রিস উইলিয়ামসন।
Cancer is just on the left side.
Yeah, and I was carrying one cigarette that I had wanted to have just before entering the Kolkata airport, and I could not.
তুমি কি পুরো টেনে নাও?
Yeah,
আমি টানি না।
yeah, I think it's better to not.
না, আমি
because I smoke it just for feels anyway.
I never actually.
Oh,
মানে even if I smoke,
that's a girly thing.
না, because I just want the,
Girls do it for
just want the, I want the nicotine.
How will you get the nicotine if you don't inhale it? No.
You can.
How? The nicotine is not even entering your veins. It will enter your veins after it goes to your lungs. Then it gets
I
distributed.
can feel the nicotine is entering my finger.
But a mental nicotine.
We are talking about science of nicotine absorption.
Yes. And do not smoke, guys. It's injurious to health. So the other thing is
Varun Dev, he is preventing us from speaking Bengali.
একজন জিজ্ঞেস করছিল যে কনভার্ট হতে যাচ্ছে নাকি, সে আবার জিজ্ঞেস করছে তামিল হতে যাচ্ছে।
Then see, if they give me a US visa, I will do anything. Okay, just give me a US visa and some 5-star thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do anything.
No, they won't. They want you to stay here and fight Hindus. That's why not much rice bag for us. We need other kinds of rice to do it.
Varun Dev, can you offer some other rice bags for us?
Yeah. There's a plane right in front of us. I thought outside is the main road.
No.
I was wondering why is there a plane standing on the road. Okay. The next question is, will BJP be able to get over their factional wars and mainly their liaison stuff with Trinamool that they forever do, a lot of mid-level and ground-level BJP workers, just because the people want it this time, and just because Amit Shah wants it this time, will BJP, a lot of BJP workers be, let's say, a lot of BJP netas be forced into winning by the people? They'll have to win against their wishes now.
No.
Because a lot of BJP workers actually don't want BJP to win.
See, end of the day, when money is poured in, okay, Bhaipo plays a very important role here.
How?
Okay. Bhaipo plays a very important role here because actually the organization is run by Bhaipo. Mamata Banerjee controls a lot of things, but at ground level, Bhaipo has a very good grip.
Yeah, that's why he wins by 7 lakh votes, but the population is probably 5 lakhs.
Yeah, so that's why when people say setting, sometimes setting can be actually good.
But so you are saying internal problems between Didi and Bhaipo, that's why.
That's pretty obvious. Okay.
Yeah,
That's pretty obvious.
the more that gets obvious, the more I get scared, because the result of that would mean that Abhishek becomes CM again sooner or later, either 31 or 26 or 35 or 36, because he would want his share. He would not be happy with being LOP for more than 10 years, at max 10 years. So when he becomes the CM, what's going to become of us? That's the problem.
We'll be becoming Dubai of South Asia.
No, by us I mean people like us.
People like us will be good.
Yeah,
by good state.
In 10 years we have to be in a good state mentally and physically as well, in a differently good state, not in West Bengal. Our prediction 29 e hoye jabe bhaipo. You mean Mamata will be moved from her chair during her tenure, because elections will be in 31. I can offer some barrels of oil. My uncle Sam has recently gotten hold of a lot of it. Yes. Basmati or Govindabhog? Basmati, right?
No, Govindabhog is better.
The Bengali mat bolo yaar. No, this mic stuff is really good. Where did it go?
That is a.
Why are so many people awake at this point? That is the bigger question. And even without any prior promotion and stuff. So you are saying Bhaipo will maybe motivate them into winning, because the liaison needs to be broken. And they need to be motivated to not have the liaison anymore. What's going to become of their liaison? That's the problem.
I'll give you an example of Himachal elections. In Himachal BJP lost, and Uttarakhand they won. But they had a BJP government in Himachal. Okay. There were a lot of like internal politics which were happened with BJP, and the candidates who were selected, the people who did not get selected, they made sure that guy didn't win. This is quite common. Whatever we are seeing as of now, there's one important thing actually people miss. Why do you think the issues which plague BJP is the same issues which are not being affected by TMC as well? Aren't like there are 2 or 3 people within a constituency in TMC?
Because they are in power and they are way more fascist than BJP.
Yes, I'm saying that problem exists. Okay. Now with Bhaipo being placed in a way where the only way Bhaipo can achieve his dream is with the help of BJP. Bhaipo has no chance of getting what he wants by being subordinate to Didi.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay. So there is no way. Yeah, there might be few. So that's what I'm saying. That even if there are no change in the government in West Bengal, the governance will change. The kind of
If Trinamool comes back to power and governance changes for that to happen, Bhaipo would have to become the CM, right? Why would Didi change governance?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Right now, the way it is happening is that slowly Bhaipo will take over. Even let's say on the plank of Mamata, they are winning elections. Okay.
Yeah.
Once the election is done, okay, slowly Bhaipo will take over. Maybe Didi will be there as a face, but things will be run by right now. Even right now, like
With or without Didi's consent?
lot of things are without Didi's consent. Why do you think Bhaipo was removed? Bhaipo's person, what is his name?
Bhaipo himself was removed from parliament.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of 4D chess going on.
Yeah, this seems very believable. Okay, someone was asking me to clarify my Yunus comment. Yeah, what I meant was that anyone will have a field day with whatever the fuck they want to do. I did not mean that US will kick out Yunus. So US takes out Maduro, Israel takes out Khomeini, and we take out Yunus. I was predicting something of that sort. But even if India wants to do that or end up doing that, it will be not overtly. It won't have the same images of Modi going there and then kidnapping Yunus and taking him, bringing him back to New Delhi. That's not how it's going to take shape. But metaphorically, that's what's going to happen. The effect will be the same. Do you mean the lesser vote share will be like a wake-up call for the TMC Bhupenda?
They already know it.
Yeah.
See, for last 3 months or almost 1.5 months, Bhaipo and Didi is saying stop SIR, stop SIR, stop SIR. Okay, it might look like okay they are playing 4D chess, but when this number of 70 lakh voters are being removed from the voting rolls, okay, if anybody has analyzed the voting pattern, which is data is already available, you can like see black and blue or red and blue that a significant chunk of votes TMC already lost, about 5%. So TMC currently has 35% vote share and BJP has 40% vote share as per the last elections which happened in 2024. So that's why hue and cry is happening. Now the game is 3% to 4% vote share, 44% vote share, and the whole game changes. And with the addition of new voters being added, correct, Motu and others, correct, which will be adding, and breakage of their traditional vote bank, which we have seen with Humayun and others. Even it's not a significant margin because the margin is 3 to 4%. With addition of new voters and breakage of their old vote share that they get from Humayun, it is not as bad as it looks like when you see the media. You need to do the maths, crunch the numbers.
In Tamil Nadu, where all have you been? Have you toured entire Tamil Nadu?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Then Kasi and a few other places.
Okay. How long have you stayed in Chennai?
3 years.
Okay. And before that?
Bengaluru,
How many years in Bengaluru?
5 years.
Have you toured around Karnataka?
Yeah, whole Karnataka.
Okay.
Except Bengaluru.
Okay. Have you seen Chava? This is
No.
becoming a rapid fire round.
No. I do not watch. I don't watch any entertainment. No music, no cinema, no
It's
serial.
only Dhurandhar.
Yeah, only Dhurandhar and one more thing. This what it called? Kantara.
Okay. One or chapter one?
Both.
Okay. How many times did you watch Dhurandhar?
Thrice.
Only? God, amazing. So, if you don't watch entertainment stuff, why Dhurandhar 3 times?
I will watch anything which actually tickles my brain. If something is not tickling my brain to think what's happening, I'll not be able to watch it.
So there's lots of stuff that can tickle your brain if you watch.
No, but it should be interesting to me.
Yes, there is. You have missed out on them.
Shastriya Sangeet is something which tickles a lot of brain, but I don't understand that part, so I will not be able to understand it.
No, but in the world of movies, there's a lot of stuff.
No, I watch Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty I watch. আমার কাছে
যেটুকু খবর আছে দ্যাট প্রবাবলি ভাইপোকে দিদি এনে কিছু মাইনর মিনিস্ট্রি দেবে, যে আস্তে আস্তে সুইচ করবে বিধানসভা থেকে লোকসভা, অ্যান্ড দেন বাই 2029 সুইচ করে যাবে।
আচ্ছা আদিত্য বটে ভাই, আই হ্যাভ বেটার সোর্সেস দেন ইউ।
I mean, even his doesn't seem very opposing to your views.
No, I understand, but this is very like I know it's fine, but it will not happen the way he says.
Boishali is saying dujan durandar together. Yes, Boishali, we met up today at the Chennai airport. We're going to Coimbatore.
India's best airport.
Yeah, absolutely not. This looks like an army hangar from World War II. Where is this historical event happening? Yeah, in the Chennai airport. We're going to Coimbatore tomorrow morning. Dada, what is your view on Anurag Kashyap Dhurandhar review? Yeah, it's so spot on. Except those two lines, yeah, he can have a different politics, of course. You can't make everyone agree on your politics. So the beautiful part about his review is that he's disagreeing on the politics but appreciating the cinema. That's all we want from these commies. Like someone in my comment section was saying that I guess he used to be a left loony, but now at least he's being honest. I told him that he is a left loony, but he just likes cinema more than politics. That's all. Because he has a problem with Aditya Dhar indirectly glorifying Yogi Adityanath with that dialogue, and Narendra Modi with the dialogue that Naya Hindustan hai. That's the one thing he has a problem with. His argument would be that no, it's not just Naya Hindustan that is good. Maybe past India was great as well, or Naya Hindustan is not great just because of Modi, for a lot of other reasons as well. And why would you glorify Yogi Adityanath so blatantly, even though it was not blatant, but they were definitely talking about Yogi Adityanath. But behind all that, he's talking about the film, he's appreciating the film, and he's making the very important point which absolutely goes against his politics, but he's making clear on that of course you need to hate your enemies to become a spy. You need to hate your enemies from the bottom of your heart to become an army person, to kill them, to train all your life, to work out every morning, go for a run just because you want to kill another man sitting on that side of the border. Why would you like that person? Why would you have any sympathy for the person? So Anurag Kashyap is so clear on that. That's very beautiful to hear. So why I brought up Dhurandhar is that the music grew on me. Some stuff just grows on you later.
Yeah.
And it definitely grew on me, and the arrangement I liked from day one anyway, but even the melodies are now so fun to listen to. Not the old school Bollywood covers, that's the one era of Bollywood I don't like, and those songs I don't like, none of those songs, but especially the Manna De songs cover, Nato Karwa, has really blown me away. So why 3 times? What new things did you find out in the second time and the third watching?
See, actually they have cut few scenes actually, because when I watched second time, one scene was actually missing. Okay. So actually I watched it first. Actually the initial part is pretty like intense. So there I found out a few things which I actually did not notice it. The way Doval will come and other things, because I got the stories.
Yeah, it was basically impossible to follow along. It was overwhelming. It was an information dump. The entire movie.
Yes. So the 3.5 hours, like every shot has its own story to tell.
Yes.
Correct.
I watched it pirated about 2-3 times after watching it twice in the theater. I found out some beautiful stuff every time with every new watching.
And also correct that Ilyas Kashmiri thing, that is actually a lot of people don't know about it.
Yeah.
I think the prosthetics they have done, the prosthetic is, I have never seen that kind of prosthetics being done in Indian cinema.
And Aditya Dhar made him purposely sit like that so that they could get screenshots of the or still images of that shot, which looks exactly like the existing pictures of Ilyas Kashmiri.
That is insane. Ilyas Kashmiri, the way they have made the prosthetics.
Yeah. By the way, I was thinking about this today. I just got the realization that this Ranveer Singh and Ranveer Singh in this avatar, in this look, and this character is probably the first properly masculine Hindu hero we have ever had, who is not a far left commie fucking nut job like Amitabh Bachchan roles, right? Because every other hero was either a Muslim character or a Muslim man playing a Hindu character. This is the first time a Hindu man is playing a Hindu guy who is playing the part of a Muslim guy as a spy. But it's something for the first time Hindu young kids can look up to, who is properly a Hindu in every way.
Yeah,
except the religious
and
leader.
also correct. They have also shown the this one.
The reason 90s kids
That's correct.
have an extra affinity for Muslims is because we have either seen only Muslim awesome Muslim characters or awesome Muslim men play Hindu characters. This is the first time it's Hindu out and out.
Yeah, and also they have also connected correct the Jaskirat,
Yeah, with Uri.
Uri,
Uri
correct.
surgical strike.
So actually that actually reinforces that identity, that who is that person.
Yeah.
Because correct, in the whole movie he's playing a character of Hamza.
Yeah.
Correct. So that grows on you.
Yeah.
That he is a Hamza.
Yeah.
But end of the day, that is
Yeah,
broken.
remember that it's just Kirat after all.
Yes, he is
Yeah.
just playing a character. He is not
Yeah.
the person. But
Yeah.
he plays it so convincingly
Yeah.
on the screen
Yeah.
that you will say, oh, he is Hamza.
Yeah.
He is not Ranveer Singh.
Yeah. Jaskirat Singh, is that a Sikh name or is it a Hindu name?
It's a Hindu name most probably. That's because
Jat name or Rajput?
that I don't know, but it's a Hindu name.
It's probably Rajput. Sushant Singh Rajput. That kind of Singh surnames are probably for Rajput, right?
Jaskirat
Singh Rangi.
Jaskirat Singh, they both are Singh, like Sikh as well as Hindu. Like both can be there.
So the government made the distributor to cut 2 scene and 2 dialogues. Which dialogues were they?
Oh no, I know.
Oh.
That Baloch one, Baloch.
What did they say?
They are saying Baloch, you can't trust Baloch, so that is a cut. That's not very significant.
Boishali is saying, you watched a Hindi movie, Opashanskriti. Shame.
Yes,
বাঙালি ছেলেরা হিন্দি সিনেমা দেখে
three times.
বকে যাচ্ছে চিচি বাংলা পক্ষ সেভ আস. Someone was asking why were Varun Dev is asking why were some people upset with your new song? Some people were upset just because of the arrangement, because it's a Linkin Park / Monuments arrangement of a Rabindra Sangeet. But mainly people were, which was more fascinating to me. I was very expecting that people would be pissed off because of the arrangement, but people were more pissed off because of the thumbnail, which is so hilarious. See, their obsession with religious orthodoxy has been so replaced by Rabindra Sangeet and Brahmo Samaj that this is where they draw a line. This is where I have crossed the red line. This is where I have been blasphemous by showing Rabindranath Tagore in metal gear, metal attire. How is that the main problem? They're going on saying, and many some of my relatives also said that. That's how when my relatives said that just on the day of the release, I didn't take it seriously. I thought it's just them. Then audience after audience in College Street Kolkata, in the College Street Kolkata release, as well as in the NEERAJAN Music Channel release, people are going on criticizing the thumbnail of all things. This is so insane, so hilarious, and so telling of the rot in Bengali brains that Rabindranath should not be wearing a leather jacket and having long hair and holding a mic like this. So if he was in fact in a metal band, he would have to wear a fucking shawl or an al-khalla. I don't know what's an al-khalla called. Yeah, a robe. Only a robe is allowed.
Anyway, al-khalla is a Bengali word. It's not a Bengali word. Al-khalla is not a Bengali word.
It's probably Arabic, right?
Probably Arabic or Afghani word
Yeah.
just come.
Afghani is basically Bengali because we like Muslims so much. It's Dobashi. Everything is Dobashi.
Al-khalla, is al-khalla a Bengali word?
Al-khalla doesn't sound Bengali at all.
Maybe some Afghani people wearing.
If you add an M at the end, then it's Bengali. Al-khallam. যদি বানিয়ে দাও তাহলে. I think it can be both a Hindu or Sikh name. Jat style could be both Hindu or Sikh.
Thing.
Ask your Rabindra jihadi relatives to read Sheshir Kavita and see how Tagore has made fun of himself. And basically the poem I shared, Shobujer Obhijan, that's word for word sort of a defense for me. And more importantly, I commented to some people that what did Rabindranath wear when he went to England? Was he wearing robes back then when he was 24 and 25? Was he wearing dhoti? He was there in completely British clothes. Then he wore robes. It was a style statement for him. That guy always knew how to network. He always knew how to promote himself. He did not get a Nobel Prize because the Nobel Committee was seeking out DI and poor in Hindu broken home kids from the broken streets of Kolkata. Okay, let's give him a Nobel, please. He was friends with Yeats. That's why he won the Nobel. At least that's how his stuff reached the Nobel Committee. So, if hypothetically Rabindranath Tagore was in a metal band, what the fuck would he wear? So retarded comments.
Any further information? Actually, I have not any food for today.
Nice. So if I push you right now, would you fall and faint?
I will die.
Anyway, you are having only carbohydrates and Chennai stuff and tasteless Chennai stuff. And how much spicy food do you have?
Without, I will have.
Do you have any drinking water?
No, but you can. No.
I've had beers, but no drinking
Drinking water we can drink, or I
will have to buy or
no. There is.
Okay. Then after the live stream,
Yeah.
after it charges. Dada, he said my probably pro BJP conservative religious Mercy called me to watch Ikis. I watched Borade's review, tried to explain her it's a propaganda. She said no, it's just a different perspective. It is theoretically, literally, grammatically, she is correct. It's just a different perspective, but we have had enough of that perspective, and we don't care about that
been
perspective
going on for
anymore.
last 20 years.
Yeah.
They have to stop it now.
Yeah. Tagore says শুদ্ধায়ন কবে কোন গান কাহারে করিয়াছিনু দান পথের ধুলার পরে পরে আছে তারই তরে যে তাহারে দিতে পারে মান yes yeah that's the point. Rabindranath would never make these criticisms of my arrangement or my thumbnail especially. If he was that dumb, he would not be Rabindranath.
Nirajanda, create a Rabindranath AI.
And make him sing, move his lips as well. Let's piss people off more.
And make him say, okay, Rihanna has done very good job with my music. So
Have you heard his real voice?
No, I know. Yes, I have. His real voice. His real voice.
He would talk like that.
People would stop listening to Tobias Ogil if they hear his real voice. This guy wrote this.
Yeah. Okay, now everyone is saying, did you learn Tamil, bro? Have you learned any Tamil in 3 years?
Little bit I know, I understand, but
Okay.
can't pronounce.
Let's hear some.
No, I can't pronounce.
Oh, what's that?
I can't pronounce. That's very. Kannada I knew. Kannada I was 5 years.
Oh.
Kannada I could even speak.
They're saying no Hindi. Yeah, that's the only sentence I also decided to say to anyone here that Tora Hindi.
See,
aata.
you are with me, so nothing will happen to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I look more Tamil than you. I look like a Kerala Muslim. You
Yes.
look like
I look like
you
what?
look like Aryan oppressor.
You know, they treat me like, okay, this guy is come from some outside person. We should respect him.
Why aren't we seeing any of our team members?
Where they are.
A lot of people have reached already. A lot of people came from Delhi and Hyderabad.
They reach where? Coimbatore.
Chennai, some Coimbatore.
So why? Okay, they would come later, correct?
Yeah, some to arrived. Some arrived today evening only.
Today evening, they took a hotel or what?
No, they are on their way to Coimbatore.
By cab.
No, by flight only.
Okay. Oh.
Some arrived from Delhi, some arrived from Chennai. Let's see. Do we have time for more questions?
Yes. We have time.
We can talk about up till 5:30 today.
5:30.
Yeah.
1 hour.
Yeah.
If you are awake, we are awake.
Yeah. Then you keep talking. I will not right now.
No.
At some point, I will go and find some water.
But see, water you will get anywhere. Anyway, go straight. There is a bathroom.
Yeah.
There you will get water.
Okay.
Because I come here every two months.
Where do you go?
Wherever I want.
So it was all work from home stuff. So you have quit your job now.
Company said you go. I said thank you. Company also gave.
Aren't you sad?
No, I was the HR. Okay, let me tell you the story. Very funny story. So company HR called, like my boss called me. That are you free? We need to talk. I said, yeah, talk. So then they add me into a call. So there I see HR is there. My boss is there. 2 bosses. They are very worried. Like they you can see their face that they are tense. So HR is saying that there's a restructuring company, so your job role is no more required. So we have to let you go.
Oh.
I'm say okay, thank you very much. Happy.
Did AI replace your job?
I don't care. But they replace my job. They are saying, okay, we are sorry for this, but you will get this as a benefits. I'm saying, wow, thank you, and thank you very much for all the things you have done. And HR is looking at me. What happened?
into union bazi ka zamana.
No. One guy actually cried.
So much.
Later I knew.
Yeah, because people are usually married and have kids by your age. You don't. That's why you're chilling.
So HR is saying, I said, no, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, fine. Okay, so what I need to do? I need to write a letter. Okay, I'm just done. I'm just end it.
Now, what did you mean when you said not letting Rabindranath connect Rabindranatism and spread religious bigotry? Holy shit! You translated my Bengali comment into English and understand. Yes, it's very important. See, I of course am a huge fan of Rabindranath. I hate Rabindranath fans from the bottom of my heart, and that's the situation with most things in my life. The fans are the retards. The people of whom they are fans, they are not retards. So the fans doing the retardedness, that's the Rabindranatism, and Rabindranath is Rabindranath.
Okay.
Yeah,
one interesting question. Like people who go to airports, what you eat at the airports? Because I find everything in airport unedible. Literally everything except KFC and other chains of Subway. Indian airports, not outside airports. Outside airports are Singapore airport, Bangkok airport, Jakarta is there.
This is the last and final boarding call. I repeat, this is the last and final boarding call for the passenger traveling.
So what people eat at the airports, at Indian airports?
I request boarding passengers.
এটাকে বাহার বানানোর জন্য।
Oh, okay. So what people eat at the airports when you have a late night flight or an early morning flight? Like, do you like the food? Because I generally don't like outside food at all, except Pune and Maharashtra or Bengaluru. No, this is ANC. Green means ANC is on.
Okay.
Blue means ANC is off.
Okay.
Okay, so we are not seeing any comments.
No, there are lots of comments.
Okay, आगे curious करा है.
No, what was your point about airport food?
Yeah, I can cook myself.
Yes.
I mean, ये घर
I thought it was related to Rabindranatism.
No, not Rabindranath. Rabindranath is
So Rabindranath is great. Rabindranatism is problematic like any ism in the world, and it has to be equated with religious bigotry, because those Bengalis who are those fanatic fans of Rabindranath are biggest opponents of religious bigotry when it's traditional religions, and especially Hinduism, not other religions. Maybe at best Christianity, because Christians want to come and chop their heads off, and Hindus won't anyway. So every human has a void in their heart if they don't have religious bigotry in their hearts, because every human wants to be bigoted about something or someone. Let's say every human wants to hate someone or ends up hating someone. There's a place for hatred in the hearts of every human, whether it's conscious or subconscious, whether it's religious or non-religious, whether it's economical. That's a different matter. So those Bengalis have replaced the potential for their religious bigotry with the bigotry towards anybody singing Rabindranath in a different style, and that's what I was pointing out, that it was religious bigotry anyway, what they have forever done. Later I realized that guy was not really talking about my arrangement, my thumbnails, but the point still stands, that that criticism for the thumbnail should not come for the same reason that criticism should not come for the arrangement. Because first of all, Rabindranath was doing new stuff all his entire life. His poems explicitly ask people to not stick to orthodoxy, and on the other hand, these same kinds of people, they are intellectual descendants of similar people who have criticized some kind of Rabindranath Sangeet or the other forever. At one point, people lost their shit because harmonium was being used in Rabindranath Sangeet. At one point, they went after a legendary singer called Piyush Kanti. Bhattacharya or Piyush Kanti Ghosh. I keep forgetting. For using a synthesizer. Then they lost their shit at Mallarda for wearing a bandana and wearing sleeveless shirts while singing Rabindranath Sangeet. Okay, and this kind of attire and clothes related bigotry comes from Dokkhini and stuff. Okay, they are a Rabindranath Sangeet teaching organization. You go there. Now they're probably going to sue me for this, but anyway, allegedly, I have heard from credible sources. I have heard credible allegations that they are more bothered about exactly where the pallu is of a female student, exactly how tight the blouse is, etc. And their teaching skills are horrible because those singers never leave any mark in the industry. Okay, there's a big problem with classical teaching as well, where people can do for 50 minutes on loop. But if a composer tells them to sing one particular passage in a particular way, they will take 2 days to pick that up. For everything they say, okay, let me practice this for 1 month and then I'll come back. But that can't happen in a playback scenario. Let's say you are in the studio, the composer told you to sing Jiya Jale Ja Jale, maybe just two harkate, okay? And then the director is sitting and he says, no, do 4 harkate. Or we will do Jiya Jale in a different rhythm, okay? It will be like Jiya Jale Ja Jale. And if you ask most classical singers and especially Rabindranath singers to sing that on the fly right now, they will say, no, I need 1 month of practice now. That's the kind of retarded teaching they get, because those retarded teachers are more bothered about the clothes and horseshit like this, and not actually creating musicians out of them. My guitar teacher used to always say, learning guitar is a different thing, learning music is a different thing. So all they learn is singing some ragas in some specific ways, singing some Rabindranath Sangeet, some Rabindranath songs in specific ways, not really music.
So let me ask you on this. So correct. So they can be called trads in the music.
Trads of the Rabindranath world.
Trads of the Rabindranath genre.
Yeah.
Okay, music. So like for temples, correct. Temple will say, okay, you need to wear this kind of clothes to
Yes.
come to temple.
Absolutely.
So is there would that also be something which is equivalent to Rabindranath trads?
Yes. অক্ষরে অক্ষরে ডিটো সেম জিনিস করে এরা বছর
No, I'm saying
আর বিশ্ব দেবতা রবীন্দ্রনাথ
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that, let's say, temples, correct? In temple, in South Indian temples, generally, you have to go bare chested.
Yes.
Okay. The reason is that that place has a like positive energy which you get, so that's
Yeah.
why you need to be bare chested. Now that knowledge is gone out. Now people just know that it's a ritual, so I need to go bare chested.
Yeah.
Nobody will explain to you why you need to be
Now it's a blind ritual.
blind ritual.
Yeah, for Rabindranath it was for these institutions it was blind ritual from day one, because people who were around Rabindranath wore clothes like that. It's more like Islam. People who saw Prophet Muhammad with their own eyes, the clothes they were the ashraf, they were the sahabas. Sahaba prapti ho gaya. So you have to dress like them.
Correct. So even correct, they would not give any argument why I need to do this. You have to do this because it is I am saying it.
Because it's good culture, etc. The most right-wing things ever are said by the commies inside Rabindranath era.
No.
Rabindranath world.
See, that I understand, but what I am saying is that
No reasoning, no explanation.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it is because I am sitting in an institution which is supposed to interpret and protect Rabindranath.
Yeah.
So whatever I am interpreting, that is exactly that needs to be done.
Interpreting would be too humble for them. They would not say I'm interpreting them. They would say this is the truth. Interpretation means it's an opinion.
Oh.
Yeah, they absolutely believe in nakal, not akal. They are more madrasas than music learning institutions.
Okay, so we have a commie Taliban. Commie Hindu to Taliban.
Yeah, Boishadi, you can't join today anyway because we are not live from StreamYard. We can't share a link and stuff.
We'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow maybe probably we'll do.
Yeah, if I have my laptop, if I did it from my laptop, you could have joined. Let us continue with my answer. Yeah. যে জাতি শ্রীজাত और vulgarity के poetry বলে তারা রবীন্দ্রনাথকে থাম্বনেলে experimental জামা কাপড় পরালে চিৎচির করে দেবে. Yeah, and the accusation was that I was doing it for views. So if it was just a views-based gimmick, then I would make him wear bikini and stuff. It would look so hilarious. Oh, we're not wearing bikini. But it made sense because it was a metal song. The exact prompt I gave to ChatGPT was generate an image of Rabindranath singing with a complete metal band on a live stage with a huge crowd, dressed in full metal attire. So ChatGPT did its job. Western style capitalism beat the madrasa education of Budokkini. What is cross to Pisces? Varun, so in Bengali, so Kasht is Kosho in Bengali. And pai means pana. Okay, so in Bengali, Koshto pai means
I have been pained.
I have been pained. Now I was trying to say that with Kostu pai, but Kostu pai C is a little more poking because it's in the Bangladeshi dialect. Kostu pai C.
The East Bengali dialect of Bengali.
Yeah. So they are being orthodox while criticizing orthodoxy all the time, all their lives since the day it was incepted. It was conceptualized. They have been a seminary. They have been a madrasa. Because they have a void in their hearts. They don't know who to hate. They don't know who to look down upon. They have let go of casteism. They have let go of Hinduism. But they need their Shudras to hate. They need their Muslims to be phobic about. Everyone needs that. They are not trads, Baba. These are like homies, groupies. I know Muk Dada and Toshuk Didi. But their conceptualization, the way they think of Rabindra Sangeet, or they not even the Sangeet part, everything else except the Sangeet, that's all very tradish. They've created their own traditions and they think that's the right one. Most artist singers don't understand music, they just have mukhastha knowledge. Yeah, akal not nakal. And that's exactly what Rabindranath never wanted. Okay, now I need some water.
Okay, you can go and get what?
I will ask you to explain something and then I'll go.
What?
Yeah.
Definitely I need to explain.
Yeah. The other thing I wanted you to explain is that now as a Tamil Nadu resident and Karnataka resident for so many years, what would it take for you to come back to West Bengal?
That's a long monologue.
Let me search for water.
Yes, go straight. Okay, what would it may take me to actually come back to West Bengal? Interesting question. First of all, transport. Okay, because transport is I have been to almost all of India, but the kind of transport we have in West Bengal is the worst kind of transport system I ever had. I hate the transport system in Kolkata to my guts. Okay. I can tolerate everything. I can tolerate
Sir, where can I
dinosaurs,
find some drinking
mosquitoes.
water?
I can tolerate
Okay, thank you.
40 degree plus 99% humidity, but I cannot tolerate horseshit transport. If they even fix that, I'll come to West Bengal. With the transport that they have right now, it is, even if they make it the world's best place with that horseshit transport, I'll not be coming back. Yeah, few more other things as well, like work culture. The kind of work culture Bengal has, especially Kolkata and the Mofassals have, it's really, really, really bad. They need to improve the work culture, because to get a broadband connection in Chennai or Bengaluru, somebody will call me, I will book a ticket, let's say last night, like right now I will book a ticket to actually apply for a broadband connection. 9 a.m. the guy will call that I am coming, are you at home? And within 1 hour to 1.5 hours, 1 hour is maximum, they will get the connection ready, everything is ready. By 10 a.m. your broadband is done. That's my experience with Bengaluru and Chennai. The same thing will take at least 3 days, minimum 3 days for the broadband to come up in Kolkata. So work culture is something which needs to improve, and that's it. Work culture and transport. Others we can manage it. না পেয়েছো?
না, ওখানে বোতল বা গ্লাস লাগবে, শুধু জলের সোর্সটা আছে।
আরে টিপে খেতে হবে।
টেপার কোনো জায়গা পেলাম না, ওটাই হাত দিলে নিজে থেকে পরিবর্তন কিছু
নিচে আছে, একটা জায়গা আছে বাবা, ওটা আমি তো ওখানে
নিচে।
হ্যাঁ,
আচ্ছা, নিচে টিপে এমনি মুখ দিয়ে খেয়ে নেবো, কলের রাস্তার কলের মতো?
না, হ্যাঁ এরকম করবে, ওরকম ফোরা বেরোবে।
আচ্ছা,
যাও
এটা এখানে রেখে যাও, আজ খাওয়া যাবে।
হ্যাঁ,
বেঞ্চটা বুঝতে পারছি।
হ্যাঁ, yes, okay, let me see. I have a yes, so these are two things. What would be the third one? I should infrastructure. I think Bengali in Kolkata, it is still a little bit better, but the infrastructure it needs to improve drastically. New roads, a lot of new roads, flyovers are needed. Better road conditions are required. And also, I think whoever comes to power in West Bengal in 2026, they need to plan at least 4 to 5 smart cities: Siliguri, Haldia, Bardhaman, Asansol. These places where you already have an infrastructure, they need to be developed into small smart cities, okay, with proper infrastructure, so that the pressure on Kolkata can actually be reduced, because right now Kolkata is saturated. So that's a very important point, and Kolkata is too congested. It needs to get decongested like Bengaluru. So for Bengaluru, they have already have a plan. So outside Bengaluru, they have actually are building infrastructure to decongest Bengaluru in next 20 years. That has to be also done. So work culture, infrastructure, transport, these 3 things are critical for the Bengal, for the state to actually prosper. So this also needs to be done. Anyway, okay, Gupenda, what about Durgapur? Yes. I'm saying that. So Durgapur, Asansol, Siliguri, Haldia. Durgapur already has a lot of good infrastructure. Actually, I think Durgapur, Asansol, they already have what do we call that development authority, Asansol Durgapur authority. So what Bengal needs is new townships, new small cities, not big cities but small cities, and they need to have smart city, not normal cities. Smart cities are required, so that Kolkata can be decongested and you will have people not coming to Kolkata for anything.
By the way, now Trinamool has the excuse to say that people died drinking sewage water in the smart city. So what's the point? Why do you think that happened?
What?
How did that happen? The sewage water thing of Vijay Vargiya's. Who screwed up? What got screwed up? How does that happen?
MP with Shivraj Singh Chauhan coming to center, correct?
Yeah.
So so I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So there is an experiment going on.
With sewage pipes?
No, not sewage pipe. Political experiment of PDA for BJPs. Okay. So this Yadav combination.
Okay.
MY combination you have na.
Yeah.
So in UP you had Mayawati and Yadavs. So Mayawati won an election by combining Yadav's upper caste and lower caste. Okay. So Mayawati had a slogan called Bahujan Hitaye, Bahujan Sukhaye. So same kind of PDA people, I don't know if people understand PDA or not. Okay. Pichhada Dalit Alliance. Adivasi Alliance, PDA. So BJP is tried to do.
Pichhada is OBC? Or all of them?
No, Pichhada is OBC.
Because there's a clear Brahmin Thakur alliance against OBCs right now.
So they are trying to replicate the Samajwadi Party alliance, the way they work in MP. So that's why they had Mohan Yadav as CM. They also had a lot of other Yadavs put into very important positions to actually experiment with that caste combination, caste arithmetic. And that result is that Indore is going to dogs, and that is how it will work.
What's Indore going to dogs have to do with that? The maintenance of the pipes.
See, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, correct? He was a very, very able administrator.
Yeah.
Shivraj Singh Chauhan was a very, very able administrator. Correct. When he even within BJP MP, correct, there would be a lot of factions. There would be Yadav factions, all the factions.
Yeah.
So everybody in BJP would not be a saint.
Of course.
Correct. So now when Shivraj Singh came to Delhi, correct, that space was gone. And that space was taken over by people like TMC people. And low-level corruption is there everywhere.
Yeah.
Correct. So Indore is a small city. It actually had done very good things. That is, we should be surprised about it.
Yeah.
At least they were making some effort,
Yeah.
some concrete efforts to make the city a little bit better. So we should not be surprised that okay, why there is a water problem in Indore. We should be surprised how they are doing it bit more other things better.
By the way, Varun Dev has said something important and interesting, that Durgapur has steel plant, right? So they have the potential to be a smart city.
No, they have everything. Durgapur and Asansol both are. I think there is a thing called Durgapur Asansol Development Authority.
Okay.
So they already have institution in place to actually make that transition. See, smart city is required because smart city will mandate good communication, good road and other facilities. So you don't have to reinvent that framework. Because like if you want a city to have industry, maybe whatever industry you want, correct? They need electricity, they need communication. So a smart city model is like a plug and play model where you can implement a smart city and then industries can come and tap that potential. So that's why, and like places like Asansol, Durgapur, even Siliguri, Haldia, they already have that infrastructure. They just need to have that smart city framework being implemented there and fix whatever is not working. And also Kolani is also there, correct? So even say Bengaluru is doing it.
Does smart cities require there to be any industries or any job creation and stuff?
No.
Smart city has nothing of that.
Smart city is only about infrastructure. Smart city is kind of correct that you will implement the infrastructure.
Has the smart city project stopped?
Funding and other things.
Because I know that Rajarhat and Newtown, Didi actually appealed for those to be declared smart city.
Yes, but see,
they were supposed to come in the second round and third round of smart city development.
Yes, because I see the freebie money where it will come from.
Yeah. Smart city was just better, more organized freebie, streamlined freebie.
Yeah,
people didn't want that. People wanted retarded freebie.
But people want right now. I want a burger right now.
Yeah.
So have burger, freebie burger.
So what should one do when first time traveling to Tamil Nadu? Oh, definitely don't have uttapams in the airport. Is it a creators meet? He's not going for the creators meet. He is going there just kind of to hang out with me, and the place we are actually going, I won't talk about that today in this stream.
I am going there to do meditation.
Yes. Now everyone knows where we are going. But yes, for me it is sort of a creator's invitation. How do you think Sanyal has given up on Modi and is ranting against freebies as if to say jitna ho sakta tha kar liya, ab mujhe mat gali do? No. I think every insane controversial thing he says, my personal hunch is, I have never of course spoken about this with him. It would be way above my aukat. My hunch is that it happens because Modi wants to test the waters and start a discourse, and that can happen best by keeping the guns on Sanyal's shoulders, because it seems credible coming from him. Everyone else, if today Subramaniam Swami says this, it would seem like, oh, he's saying this just because he's pissed off with Modi. Or if it comes from let's say Trivedi or Smriti Irani, they would start losing elections immediately. So Sanjeev Sanyal is right in the sweet spot where it starts a discourse, it's credible, but it doesn't hurt BJP at the same time.
The political, the votes remain as it is.
Yeah, and Modi gets to test the waters and see if we can actually go ahead with it or not. Or maybe he knows that it can be done in the next 5 years, but at least it starts the conversation finally.
Actually, on that front, on that front, you and I want something that we all know it is good for the country, but it is not being done.
Yeah.
Okay, for whatever reason. Okay. And we don't know what kind of constraints Mr. Modi has to implement this. Okay. So in that thing, what you and I should do, like rant about it.
CSK on guard.
No, but practically, see, practically, you know, it will not happen. Correct? Like you and me are, or Mr. Sanal is in the same kind of.
Yeah.
He is doing compromise.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So in that context, how do we make a like how do we make our efforts,
Yeah.
activities,
Yeah.
so that we are not considered as loud-mouthed speakers who are impractical in nature. So like we will we are pagol,
Yeah.
it can be done.
Yeah.
So like how do we need to be toned down our demands?
No, because the other side has all the craziest demands, which are logicless, economics-less, illiterate demands. They have managed to make that the normal baseline by being those crazy fucks. So we can't afford to be sane and polished and stuff. And secondly, ranting against the government is important, because then after people are encouraged by it and the overturn window in the base itself shifts, then BJP will have motivation to do it. They will have to do some things, because every party has to do some things for the base, and has to do for the Hindus forever has been freebies or temples. It has never been low taxes and going away of reservations. So if the entire base is convinced that reservations can in fact go on, otherwise let's bring back jizya reparations, and low taxes are the way to go, then they will have to. Okay, and the way to do that is by ranting against them, because then our credibility actually increases. If we go on saying no, they have feasibility problems, but you know this stuff is really good, then that doesn't push the needle. It doesn't hit the hearts.
Yes, understood. So now one more question, which is like I was thinking of this, that when we are talking about like what needs to be done right now, correct? And we know that it will not happen for next 100 years. Okay. Now in that context, do we need to recalibrate our strategy and like create short-term, mid-term, and like long-term goals? Let's say for CSK Vanguard.
Let Modi do that. Because we have to be like them. They were crazy from day one. They wanted complete equality of wealth from day one. They wanted every retarded law for Muslims and none of no privileges for Hindus from day one. They did not negotiate and come to this spot. Yeah, they may, some of them wanted the genocide of Hindus. They had to negotiate it into the eight class citizenship of Hindus. That's the only negotiation they have done.
Okay, why Mr. Modi is not addressing those demands, which a lot of people are saying?
Because it's not that lot.
No, it is a lot.
Only some urban people. If it was that a lot, then I would have more subscribers. Because so many of my 50,000 subscribers every day oppose me on those issues.
No, on
What is the
temple
base
freedom,
like?
temple freedom, nobody is opposing.
Temple freedom, the people realize we don't have temple freedom 3 years back.
Okay, one more question. Why we are so retarded? Why we are so retarded to not realize that we don't have the freedoms?
Because we didn't know we are in chains in the first place. Before reading Thomas Sowell itself,
Again, I'm trying to understand. Correct. Like if you see the IQ levels.
Yeah.
Okay, of us versus them.
Yeah.
Okay, the them. You know whom I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Due to cousin marriages.
Yeah.
Their IQ is anyway.
Yeah.
At down.
Yeah.
Okay. With that down IQ.
Yeah.
They know when to vote for Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray.
They don't come up with those ideas themselves. The ideas are supplied by people with high IQ, like commies, Brahmin with those castos of Kolkata, Ashrafs. Those retards on the streets were throwing the stones. They don't come up with the policies.
So you are saying that the leadership, which is actually correct. Now, why don't we have that kind of leadership on our side? Because we have a higher IQ than their Ashrafs.
Yeah, because of the nature, the decentralized nature of Hinduism itself, which is only beginning to getting centralized. Without centralization, these things don't happen. There's always side effects to centralization as well as decentralization.
No, there's one more thing which actually
And all that British education and common education, all of that is to their end.
No, that is fine. But see, what I am trying to understand is that comfort kills. Correct. That proverb is there, correct?
आराम हराम है.
हाँ, आराम.
Nehru himself said.
हाँ, ठीक है. Comfort kills. So is it that if you are like if you become comfortable in life,
Yeah.
okay, by human nature,
Yeah.
you will become
Complacent.
you will become a sitting duck
Yeah.
for somebody to come and take your head.
Yes. Yes.
So because we have lived in a very prosperous society,
Yes.
it was bound to happen that it will somebody will smell our wealth.
That's why
and come to-
Bengalis don't have Chhatrapati Shivaji. Maharashtra has a Chhatrapati Shivaji because Maharashtra's climate is harsher than West Bengal. Climate will always affect
Okay, how
this.
many forts are there? Is there any forts there in Bengal?
that
Somebody
I know of.
told me that okay, there are no forts in Bengal. Like what there previously, it might have been destroyed.
Might have been wooden forts.
No, forts mean like proper forts where people fighting.
How can all of them be destroyed? Because they would be captured and Muslims would have gone on with them happily. So they should not have all been destroyed. So they weren't there to begin with.
Correct. So they were correct because actually Bijitda told me this very important point that there are no forts in Bengal. So like we surrendered without a fight whenever an invasion came.
No, then the Muslims did not surrender without a fight because they also didn't build forts. It was
No,
a geography and climate thing.
No, I am saying when people came from, but correct. But I know that correct.
But remember, Muslims did not really have to invade and defeat any people in Bengal. It was largely uninhabited jungles. So
But still-
we were not giving up on anything. There was no we there. There was no we to give up.
So there was no
Unexplored land.
So there was no pure 100% Bengali gene that people talk
Bengal
about.
language is what?
Prakrit.
500 years old or what? In
Are you
1200 AD,
doing?
so it was Proto-Bengali.
Are you doing blasphemy of Bengali language?
Yeah. No, they can say that therefore no, even Hindi
Pure
wasn't there.
Bengali.
There was no India before 1947. Those arguments can come and they are in some ways fair. But
And
Bengali,
anyway, this Sanskritized Bengali is 150 years old. Correct. It was like standardized much later.
standardized because of British. All languages were standardized because of the British.
So correct, the language which we call Bhadro Bengali Bhasha.
Correct Bengali.
Bhadro Bengali Bhasha, the
Yeah.
exact word. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct Bengali pronunciation.
Yeah.
That is an invention of the modern age. It was not there.
That's a post-British invention.
Okay. So anyway, when people talk about this 100% Bengali blue
Yeah.
blood flowing,
Yeah.
language is flowing.
Yeah.
So
But there
it
was definitely no we full of Bengalis who lost all wars and stuff because there was no we when by the time it was already Islamized.
No, but who
It
were
was full
there?
of jungles, uninhabited and some tribals.
So when did Bengal become a very prosperous province? Due to agriculture of agriculture.
Yeah, the 1300, 1400 AD.
1400.
Yeah.
So at that
Even under Chanakya, it was just an administrative unit.
and not
It
much
was
wealth.
mostly jungle and marshland. So that's why that logic of entire Bengal being Buddhist and then being converted to Islam is not right. It was all casteless tribals who were randomly told one day that, hi, by the way, you are Muslim. That's how they got converted. That's why idol worship exists in Muslim Bengalis. In so many ways and even in real ways. They worship actual jungle devtas and stuff. There's Ola Bibi. So there's syncretic culture and stuff because of that reason. Because a lot of them were just not force converted. They didn't know what was conversion.
Okay, there's one more thing. One more thing is this cunningness comes from correct where you have to innovate yourself. This the call correct even the word called altakiya where you pretend to something correct.
Yeah.
So this cunningness does it?
We have our equivalents of Altakaya. Otherwise, we would not have Sam Dam Dandabhed. We would not say that dharmiyo ke liye dharma, adharmiyo ke liye adharma.
Okay, we have it.
Yeah,
but
the
where
Christian
will-
morality, Tolstoy bullshit was entirely done by Gandhi and some retards before him. It's a very new concept. We have done Altakaya in our own way for a long time.
But how it got like vanished or
Gandhi.
or Gandhi.
Gandhi got the megaphone. Gandhi was a Tolstoy fan. Gandhi believed in Christian morality. Mainly because of him. And when you put that guy with his views as the pedestal and as the only sole voice on politics, economics, society, Hinduism, everything, then everything gets screwed. It all happened, I think, mainly because of Gandhi. Because we have forever been shrewd.
Because we are planning to write a book on Gandhi.
You and Bijita. Nice.
I will not writing it, Bijita is writing it.
Okay. Okay, now I will end the live stream because I need to make some phone calls and drink some more water. I just had some somras in that basin there because I had water for about 4 or 5 hours later.
Are you talking about Aryan Somras?
Yeah,
Chennai.
this was Dravidian somras.
Dravidian Somras.
Yes.
We'll end our live stream with Dravidian Somras.
Yes. Bye bye guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
We'll do many live streams from Coimbatore tomorrow. How to end this? Oh yeah. Good night guys. Oh, good morning.